What is up, everyone? It's your boy Ben. Today we're talking about Soul Change and how this is a particular interesting update and how it's been foreshadowed for years now. Soul Change has actually been foreshadowed all the way back in Xenoverse 1. I have evidence to prove that. Before we get to it, guys hit the like button, subscribe, of course. And the Soul Change update and more news that we have about it. People have been comparing other final attacks inside Xenoverse 1, Xenoverse 2, all the way up to Xenoverse 3. And us finally having the ability to summon or become one of those voices that we hear inside of our heads from the previous time patrol thing. So here's the evidence that I'm going to show you guys to how Soul Change is being teased. Leave a comment down below if you guys believe the evidence or not. Let's see. You guys get the point, man. Basically, everyone's trying to draw a connection towards the previous like techniques and stuff like that towards Soul Change. I believe that Soul Change is definitely something that was teased and is definitely something that is needed for the game, just to give it a difference between transformations and, you know, Soul Change, because obviously Soul Change is going to have a more additive bonus to, you know, the transformation sphere. A lot of people think, oh, you just transform into Trunks. No, obviously you're going to have some type of boost that is going to make you better than Trunks. So if you were to just pick Trunks, you know, you would probably be weaker than a Soul Change version of Trunks. You know what I'm saying? Because the Soul Change version of Trunks transformation. So obviously, guys, it's going to be something upgraded, something more than just transformation into the character. You might get certain buffs or certain moves that do more damage or something like that, to where it makes up for the lack of uniqueness of a Super Saiyan transformation, things like that. So this automatically proves that Soul Change has been in the works for a while. We have seen Soul Change, even though a lot of people hate Soul Change, which is completely fine. Honestly, I would hate it too if it's the only transformation that we're getting, but obviously we're going to get more. At least I'm hoping we're gonna get more other than Soul Change, because they haven't revealed any other transformation yet, which obviously gonna add transformations, but that's kind of worrying me, man. You know what I'm saying? They haven't revealed any other transformation except for Soul Change. So Soul Change have to be something more unique than us just transforming the character. If it's true that we just transform to the character and that's it, then bro, what is the point then, dude? Like, what's the point of Soul Change, you know? But obviously it's gonna be more to it. It's not just gonna be one little thing, hopefully. But yeah, bro. So I cannot wait to see what actually goes on. I cannot wait to see if, you know, if like the Soul Change properties are gonna be unique or not, because that's just such an interesting thing. Like, at the end of Xenoverse 2, do we have the ability to transform because of the crystals? That's a theory. Like, why do we have the full ability of Soul Change unless it's given to us by either Supreme Kai or by the crystal or by, you know, things like that, to where it actually makes the transformation more useful and understanding, instead of us just transforming out of nowhere and it's just random and it's trash, right? I'm sure it's definitely more depth to it. I'm sure that it's probably going to be something like to where at the end of Xenoverse 2, we're fighting Fu with, you know, powered up Goku, whatever, Crystal Goku. And then Goku loses, he hands us the crystal, and then we're able to transform into Goku or into whatever person that we choose, thus making the Soul Change mechanic even more lit. I could definitely see that for the possible future of the move Soul Change. Now, another thing that we don't know about Soul Change is that quite literally we did not see Trunks transform into Super Saiyan. Like, are you able to access the forms from before? You know, like, are you able to go Super Saiyan while Soul Change? Because if you are, then Soul Change might be one of the most broken things inside the game. Like, seriously, would you guys rather be a Super Saiyan version of yourself, or turn to Trunks, get buffed, and then turn to Super Saiyan Trunks and get buffed again? So obviously, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be so much more than what people are thinking of. And on top of that, it's gonna have so much more depth because of a different transformation. So maybe Soul Change can also act like a body change thing as well. Like, maybe if you activate Soul Change, you get your health back, or you get certain attributes back. Because I'm pretty sure you transform at Trunks for like what, a minute inside the demo or inside the trailer. It wasn't a super exaggerated long time. It was only for about a minute or two. So we really don't know the extent of what Soul Change is going to be used. We just hope that Soul Change will actually be worth it and actually be something that is valuable inside the game. Now, obviously, Soul Change is one of the most craziest abilities and one of the most things that can either make or break the game. If it's too OP, it's gonna break the game. If it's too trash, it's like no point, and no one's gonna use it anyway. So I think that it should be easily a decent transformation, as long as they don't make it too OP, because they can easily go the ladder of, oh yeah, we're just gonna add 8 transformations with Soul Change, make you super duper buff. And then a lot of people aren't questioning, bro, if you're a Majin and you Soul Change, can you go Super Saiyan with Soul Change? You know, like, those are just questions. Or if you're a Namekian and you do Soul Change, will you be able to use Trunks? Which is an entirely different character. Which maybe Soul Change will have like different attributes. So like, if you do Soul Change with a Namekian, you get your health back. If you do Soul Change with the Saiyan, you get more power. If you do Soul Change with a Buu race, you get like a clone or something. You know, something crazy. They could easily do things like that to actually make it more useful and actually help the game overall. But guys, do comment down below, what do you guys think about this? Do you guys agree with me with the Soul Change techniques and how it's going to work, and the new updates and people comparing it and stuff like that? Or do you guys disagree about Soul Change Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3? Or you guys just completely think that I'm going off the rails here with this theory? But I'm pretty sure I'm right, guys. I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty sure I'm right. Leave a comment down below if you guys think that's true. I'm out, boys.